2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey Luke, so great to be here with you and Rich. Looking forward to following this group down on the course today because this player has developed a rivalry with none other than Tiger Woods. They certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. That's frustrating. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Currently 1 under for the event. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Great shot. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Okay, let's get back to the action. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This is buckets. Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make a par here. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Oh, look at this flop shot. What a shot indeed. Took a chance and rewarded. Nicely done.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Wonderful shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snag.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
And he's safely on the green. With a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Like the look of this one. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently in 3rd place.
Ooh. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one. It's tracking.
It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And that will take him to 6 under. And let's have another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
There's this one to kick right. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Oh, what a stroke. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
This is, oh yeah.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Looking good.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. He sits in first position. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we?
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It's on a great line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, right by the hole.
Four against the wind to stick that one.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Going with the 5-iron here. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Good stroke. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his right.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Wonderful putt, and that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Nicely done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This has eyes for the hole. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This shot is about 140 yards out. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Putting for birdie.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Currently 15 under par for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Going with the 5-wood. That got a little out of control, I think.
What's a strange miss there, Luke? They've been hitting the greens all day long.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt from around 18 feet.
An important par save.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
That was special. And this putt for the tournament. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just this player was just amazing all week long.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.